Hello everyone, it's me, DillysSims. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a double upload day for you guys because I have been binge watching Big Little Lies. It's like, it's a movie, but it's like in a TV show format, which came on every week. But I binge watched it on a website that has TV shows for free, which might be harmful for your computer, but it's okay because I watched it on my iPhone. And I have no idea whether or not it hurts your iPhone. But that's besides the point. I absolutely love Big Little Lies. It is so well created, and I love the actresses and actors and the characters. So the first character I'm creating is Cecilia. I don't know her last name. I don't know many of their last names. Any of their last names. Well, I know. Never mind. Cecilia. Cecilia is a housewife. She used to work, and she used to be a business attorney. I think so. Yeah. And then she got married to her husband. And in the first episode, like the first couple of minutes, you're like, oh my God, her and her husband love each other so much, and they're like always kissing and hugging each other and being all loving. And then at the very end of the episode, he like beats the shit out of her, and I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. And throughout the whole show, there's like a crime scene investigation. So like these cops are interviewing these people, and they're talking about like Cecilia and the other characters that I'm creating. And you know from the very beginning that somebody died. You don't know who died. I mean, I found out who died because I went looking for it before I finished watching, because I was like, I want to know who dies now. But either way, even though I found out who died, it was still a huge plot twist. Like the last 10 minutes, huge plot twist. And Cecilia, she's like the pretty one, and everyone tells her she's so pretty. But I noticed she dresses very conservatively because, you know, her husband beats her. And that's not funny, and I'm not laughing. It might sound like I'm laughing. And if it is, I just don't know how to deal with emotions. I really don't. I don't know how to deal with emotions. Everything is a joke to me, even though it's not funny. Yeah. And Cecilia is played by Nicole Kidman. The next character, the next character I'm creating is Mckenzie. No, that's not her name. Madeline Mckenzie. Yeah, I remember her last name. And she's played by Reese Witherspoon. And she is, oh my God, I love her so much. She is like what I want to be when I grow up. She is so nosy and in everybody's business, and she just wants to be friends with everybody. And she takes in the new, like, woman, I want to say the new housewife, because all their kids go to school together. They're all in first grade. And so there's a new wife or mother in town. And so she becomes friends with her, and she's a single mom, and her name is, oh my God, I can't remember her name right now. It'll come to me. And that single mom has a deep, dark secret, which I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's good. Very, very good. And so Mckenzie, or Madeline, becomes friends with her and invites her to be friends with her and Nicole Kidman's character, Cecilia. And it's just a good time. And Madeline also has her own little secret. She cheated on her husband about a year ago, and she like regrets it. She regrets it so much. Like, she hates herself, and she told the guy that she was cheating with they can't see each other, even though he is in love with her. But she just has like a little mental breakdown towards the very end of the movie. And this character, I decided to create her right after Madeline, because they go together, sort of. So this is Bonnie. Bonnie is younger than Madeline, and Madeline's first husband wasn't around to help raise Madeline's kids. And so he left Madeline, and then he got together with this woman, Bonnie, and they had a child. So he left Madeline and had a half baby, I guess, with Bonnie. And Bonnie's daughter, I forgot what her name is, it's like Destiny or something, goes to school, is in the first grade with Madeline's daughter, whose name is Abigail? I think so. And Abigail, oh my god, is the funniest little girl. She calls her mom woman in 1st grade. So like, the guy who's like who directs parking at the school, he's like, hey ma'am, could you please get in your vehicle? And she's like, what? I can't call over my daughter? And the daughter walking up to the car and she's like, woman, are you starting a fight again? She's so funny. I recommend you guys watching it. It's so well written, and it's like a female empowerment. Like, they don't need any men, they just need each other. And I love TV shows like that, because you don't get enough of that. And hopefully with what's going on in Hollywood now with like, oh my god, what's his name? Doesn't matter. With all the horrible stuff that's been happening in Hollywood, hopefully we can see more movies of like female empowerment and not needing a man and women sticking together. Because I could give that to me every day and 2 times on Sunday. I love movies like that. And I might watch this again, not like now because I just binge watched it and it's like 7 episodes and each episode's like an hour long, so it's like 7 hours of my life. So maybe not in the near future, but maybe further down the road I might rewatch it, because it is so good. And then this housewife, what's her name? I don't remember her name. It's like something Renette. It's like Renata. Her name's Renata. Renata is played by the actress in, I can just think of her in, what is it called? It's the Jurassic Park. She's the main woman in Jurassic Park, the blonde. And she also has a daughter in 1st grade along with the other wives. And the first day of school, her daughter gets bullied and she has like a bruise. And so she goes and she's like, honey, who is it? And they make a huge public scandal. Like, the teacher calls all the parents and all the kids together and is like, point out who hurt you. And so Renata's little girl, Amabella, that's her name. Amabella points at the new kid, whose name I don't remember. I'm gonna name him John, even though that's definitely not his name. She points at John and she's like, Renata is so mean. Like, she plans this huge birthday party for her little girl and invites the whole class except John. And luckily, John's mom is the new wife in town, even though she's not married. That's a big plot point. And she's also a single mom. This is her. She's friends with Nicole Kidman, who is Cecile, and Reese Witherspoon, who plays Madeline. And Madeline is so nice and so like genuine to her friends that she invites the entire class and buys the entire class tickets to Frozen on Ice. And then Renata calls Reese Witherspoon and like apologizes to her and not I remember her name now, it's Jamie, the new wife. Instead of calling up Jamie and apologizing to her, she apologizes to Reese Witherspoon and is like, I'm so sorry. Is there any possible way they could still make it to my little girl's birthday party? And Reese Witherspoon's like, no. But, you know, a lot nicer, because she's a very, like, passive-aggressive housewife, which I love. And so she's like, oh, well, what if I postpone the birthday party, and then the next weekend we can all go to Disneyland, and I'll buy them VIP passes and all the works. And I'm like, these little girls they're little kids, it's in the entire class. They're all in like 1st grade. Come on. Extra. And so this character that I'm creating is Jamie. Jamie is a new housewife in town, even though she's not married, and she's like, that plays a big part because she's not married, she's a young mother, and you don't understand, or you don't find out why she moved to Monterey, but you know she has a deep dark secret. And here come screenshots. Here's Nicole Kidman, also known as Cecile, dressed very conservatively to hide her bruises, and that's not funny. If anybody beats you, leave them. I got so mad at Nicole Kidman in this series because I'm like, just leave your husband. And here is the conservative, passive-aggressive Reese Witherspoon and her husband, or ex-husband's girlfriend, Bonnie. She's so, like, spiritual. Oh, and here's Renata. Renata, and then she's very materialistic, and I love it. And the new housewife, Jamie. You can download these women off the gallery by searching Big Little Lies, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye, everybody.